What's up, everyone? It's Kate from Wildly Unprepared, which you can obviously tell because you're looking at me. But I'm back with another episode of things that you absolutely need to know. So if you guys are like me, you may always be on the run, and that means your immune system is kind of low sometimes. So that means getting sick, having to deal with a quick day cold, a cough, whatever it is. We do not have time to slow down. So I'm going to teach you about a few different things that you can find around your house and pick up very quickly at the grocery store, all natural remedies for common symptoms like colds, coughs, sore throats, the fever. I got you guys covered. It's gonna be amazing. I know nothing about being natural and all that kind of stuff. I always just go and buy some Teraflu, drink like 30 cups of it, and then I'm like, cool, I'm better. But that's not the healthy way to do things, so I'm gonna go and show you guys an all-natural way to heal your problem. Now, it may include some unexpected things like mustard seed, or cloves, which I didn't even know what they were when I went to the grocery store to try to find these. I was looking for like some greenery, like what you would find in the mint package or something, but no. It's like little chunks of bark looking stuff. I don't know, but it's supposed to help a common symptom, and I'm gonna teach you guys what to use, how to make it, what teas and different things you can be drinking and trying out to get better quickly and naturally. Yeah. Okay, so first up, let's talk about when you get a cold. Colds are super common, they happen all the time. They're usually not a very big deal, you don't have to worry too much, and you can get through your day still with a cold, but it's not comfortable to be sneezing and blowing your nose and not able to breathe and feel tired all day. So we're going to try to fix that before it gets worse. Now, this may be crazy, but one of the things that you can do to help yourself when you have a cold is to literally eat a clove of garlic. I know that sounds really gross, and you definitely don't want to hang out with your boyfriend after that. Trust me, it smells for a really long time no matter how many times you brush your teeth, but it works. And garlic's really good. I mean, we put it all over our pizza and garlic nuts, so might as well eat it. It doesn't taste as bad as it seems, I promise. Okay, if you're too scared to eat a whole clove of garlic, I get it, then I have an easier way for you, and that's by using peppermint. Okay, so the menthol in peppermint actually opens up your nasal passages and allows you to breathe more easily, especially when you gargle strong peppermint tea a few times a day. Next up is the flu. Now, funny story for you guys. I once had norovirus, which is like a really bad, quick flu. It lasts for about 9 hours, and I got it in the middle of a date with my ex-boyfriend when we were meeting up for the first time after breaking up, and we were like, I don't know, catching up or getting clarity on our breakup or whatever. But literally in the middle of being at the bar with him, I got norovirus and I had to go to the bathroom, and I texted him from the bathroom and I was like, I need you to help me. I need you to take me home. So he literally took me home, and his mom took care of me all night. It was mortifying. So you really need to know these natural symptoms so this doesn't happen to you. Trust me, it was the worst thing that's ever happened. For a flu, first of all, you can calm your nausea by chewing on some ginger. Ginger's really good, and they put it on like garnishes for Moscow Mule, so obviously it's a tasty little treat even when you don't have the flu. All right, now this one is one that I deal with all the time. It's a sore throat. My parents never got my tonsils removed because they said what God gives you, like, you don't need to get rid of. Okay, Mom. So I'm constantly getting a sore throat, especially because I'm a TV host and I talk all day long. If you think that my voice sounds scratchy, that's why. That's just how my voice permanently is. But for a sore throat, there's numerous things you can do, thank the Lord. The first thing you can try out when you have a sore throat is herbal tea with honey. Steep that bad boy, let it get nice and toasty, pour some honey in the mug, and drink it throughout your day. It's gonna leave your throat feeling coated and smooth and calm it down a little bit because it's really irritated, and that will help. Or for those of you who aren't afraid of a little bit of whiskey, you can make a hottie toddy. Now, my good friend Peyton taught me this once, and it was amazing. But basically all you do is you get a cup of whiskey, you put some water in there to dilute it a little bit because we ain't trying to get you drunk, we're trying to get you healthy. And then you put some honey in there, heat it up, drink it, feel better. Now you may be saying, Kate, what on earth are you holding? Ladies and gentlemen, in my hand is your natural cure for allergies. Yes! We finally found it. I have the worst allergies on earth. Like sometimes my eyes itch so bad I just cry to make them feel better, and I can't breathe. It makes me not be able to talk. It makes everything just absolutely terrible. But there is something you can do for allergies other than taking Claritin and things like that over the counter or getting a prescription. You can use a neti pot. I've been hearing all about these things and I'm finally gonna try it out. I have no idea how it works, but I got the tools, I got the little kit situation and this like pot. It literally looks like a teapot or like I'm gonna smoke it. Sorry, that's inappropriate. But I'm gonna try it out, see if it works. I'm actually having really bad allergies right now because finally LA has decided to get warm weather, so the season's changing, has my whole body confused. Now to me, one of the worst types of illnesses you can get is a fever because you have body aches and your head hurts and you're stuffy. Just everything that could be going wrong is going wrong, but there are some natural ways to get over it quickly. First of all, you're gonna need a lot of rest, so take a day off of work. But second of all, you can make it kind of a relaxing day. What you do is you get some bath bombs and you put them in a nice steamy bathtub, let it absorb, sit in it, relax, and it's gonna help loosen up your really tight muscles, which is the worst feeling on earth. Another really simple thing you can do is get a washcloth wet with either hot or cold water. I prefer warm because it just feels better. You fold it up, wring it out, and then just lay back and put it on your head and let it absorb some of the like chills that you're feeling, the muscle aches you're feeling, just a way to really calm you. Another thing you can do is brew yourself a cup of yarrow tea. I'm not certain I'm even pronouncing that right. It could be yarrow, I don't know. But yarrow tea actually causes you to sweat. It opens up those glands and lets the sweat come out, and that's said to help a fever speed up. That's kind of the same idea behind using cayenne pepper when you have a fever. So when you have a fever, you can get yourself to eat, sprinkle some cayenne over the food that you're about to eat. And if you don't like spicy things, I'm sorry, I can't handle any spicy things. But it works because just like the yarrow tea, it helps you sweat, opens up the pores, helps clear out the fever faster. Now this one's gonna sound crazy and it's kind of a little bit uncomfortable for when you're sleeping, but you're gonna try the wet sock treatment. What you do is you heat your little feetsies up. Oh my gosh, these socks are so dirty, I'm very sorry. You heat your feet up in hot water. You can do it in the sink or the bathtub, whatever. And then after that, you're going to get a pair of socks. Yes, sorry, your socks are gonna have to get wet. And you're gonna put them under really, really cold water. And then you're gonna put your feet, when they're nice and toasty, into the really wet, freezing cold socks. And you're gonna put another layer of wool socks over that to trap all that heat and coolness going on. And you're gonna sleep. This helps with a fever because it forces your blood to be drawn down to your feet. It kind of like wakes them up and the blood circulation gets flowing down there, and that helps draw the fever out. This is another crazy one, and it has to do with your feet and soaking them in things again, but this idea is to use a mustard foot bath. I know that sounds absolutely insane. No, you're not just sticking your feet in a bunch of mustard like you would put on like a hot dog or hamburger or something. That's just craziness. But instead, you're gonna fill up a like tub or water basin or bowl or something with hot water, and then you're gonna put in 2 teaspoons of mustard seed powder. You can find it at Ralph's, it's right there, it's really easy. And then after you pour this in, you're just gonna let your feet soak. Try it out! It's kind of like a cool spa treatment. Next, we have headaches. Now, I have some friends who get some really bad migraines, and I feel so bad for them because that's the most painful thing on earth. But there are some things you can do to help alleviate a migraine and a headache, and they may not work perfectly because headaches and migraines especially can be really serious, but they can help give you a little bit of comfort. So the first thing you can do is dim the lights, turn off the noise, get yourself in a dark and calm room so that you're not being stimulated as much. Next, you can try the washcloth on your head thing again. Same sort of thing for a fever. It's just gonna calm you, soothe you, help you get through the pain. My favorite thing is to rub your temples. Growing up, I had really bad migraines. My dad would sit there and rub my pressure points. They're right here, or you can do right here is a good spot too. And by rubbing those pressure points, you actually help your head. It's crazy, our whole body is connected, so something you do here actually affects here. Seems nuts, I know, but it works so well and it feels really nice. And of course, I have to give you guys like a crazy one, and that's butter burr. So butter burr is something that researchers have found helps with headaches. Go get yourself some of the extract, eat it when you're feeling a migraine coming on, and it might help. I hope. Next, we're gonna talk about stomach aches. Now, stomach aches are really common. There may be indigestion, maybe you ate something bad, but luckily there's a lot of tools and things you can use to help fix this. So first up is mint, and mint is really commonly used in places like India as a way to heal stomach aches. Both raw and cooked mint leaves are suitable for digestion. Traditionally, people often boil mint leaves with cardamom to make a tea. It is also possible to powder or juice mint leaves and mix them with other teas, beverages, or foods. And you can even suck on some mint candies, which is another way to help reduce the pain and discomfort of heartburn and stomach aches. If you aren't a fan of mint, then you can try some other common household items like a lemon, a lime, and baking soda to help your stomach ache. Just head to your kitchen, head to the grocery store, grab these 3 things. They're cheap, easy to find. This mixture works because it produces carbonic acid, which helps alleviate the gas that comes with stomach aches. It may also improve liver secretion and intestinal mobility. The acidity and other nutrients in lime or lemon juice can also help to digest and absorb fats and alcohol. To make this mixture, you're gonna mix 1 tablespoon of the lemon juice and the lime juice, plus 1 teaspoon of baking soda with 8 ounces of water. Mix it up and drink it. Like I said, since stomach aches are so common, we found a ton of ways to heal them. And next up is cinnamon. Cinnamon is all what I'm on. I don't know where that came from in my brain, but I said it and now you're watching it. Okay. Anyway, cinnamon actually contains several antioxidants that help with digestion. It also helps prevent irritation and damage in the digestive tract. So cinnamon isn't just something you can put on bread and apples. It's actually a tool you can use to help your stomach ache. Okay, this is icky, but I'm just gonna get real. The next thing you can use is cloves because it helps with gas and gas secretion. I know, I'm sorry, that's really disgusting. But because of cloves, slow digestion can actually be sped up. And believe it or not, these strange little brown plant bark looking things can actually help with nausea and ease vomiting. So it's pretty handy, obviously. Next up is another type of herb or spice, these strange little like bark figurines, but it's cumin seed. Cumin seeds contain active ingredients that may help by reducing indigestion and excess stomach acid, decreasing gas, and reducing intestinal inflammation. All right, you guys, there you go. Now you have any of the tools, methods, ingredients you need to fix your common symptoms. No more going to the drugstore, no more going to the doctor. Use natural remedies that are guaranteed to work. And above all, keep your immune system up so you don't have to deal with them in the first place. I hope this video helped. You guys gotta let me know if you found anything surprising or helpful. I mean, I'm pretty sure these cloves were a shock to me. Didn't taste so good, but we'll see next time, see if they work. But let me know what you thought in the comment section. Like and subscribe. Follow me on the gram at KateDeRocher11 for more of my crazy antics here on Wildly Unprepared. And then I will see you guys next time here for another episode of Wildly Unprepared. Thanks so much for tuning in.